Today's weather is sponsored by the Eye Care Associates of West Kentucky, the Paducah location, located at 1748 Broadway Street, downtown Paducah. Don't forget, if you want to sign up for the winter weather outlooks, just go to weathertalk.com or bodotsandweather.com. Click the daily weather summary. I think we're going to change the name of this tab today to Winter Weather Outlook. Just click that, and behind there, you'll see the Winter Weather Outlook with all of the details, graphics, whatever I've updated with will be behind that tab. Good morning, I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It's January 12th, 2017. It's about 8:40, 8:50 in the morning. Here comes our cold front. We've been talking about this for a week now. Look at the temperature drop in Mount Vernon, Illinois over the last hour. They started out 64, 50 degrees. Temperature continues to fall. Very sharp cold front with about a 20 to 25 degree temperature drop behind it. Winds starting out west-southwest will turn out of the north behind the front. Check out Missouri here. Kansas City, 18 degrees. Meanwhile, in the Boot Hill, we're looking at upper 60s to near 70 degrees over the Boot Hill, northwest Tennessee. What a sharp contrast across the state of Missouri. This is not the first time this winter we've had a cold front like this. This is about the third time, actually, with these fast falling temperatures. Now the next question will be our winter storm tonight. Exactly what area might be impacted tonight, tomorrow, Friday night, with some freezing rain, some light freezing rain, some freezing drizzle, maybe a little sleet. Real quick look at the Weather Service radar this morning out of Paducah, Kentucky, and we do see this band of showers, scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms embedded right along the cold front as it moves through. Expect a band of showers and thunderstorms to continue through today. Not anticipating severe weather today, but you may have a little bit of a downpour here and there and some gusty winds. I'll keep an eye on that. Let's look at some weather maps concerning the ice storm potential. Let's take a look at the temperature map for the next day or so, and this is going to be key to the forecast. We see that sharp cold front today. I'll stop here at lunch hour, 38 in Mount Vernon, near 70 degrees over western Kentucky. Amazing temperature difference across our region as we through the day, and that cold front continues to move southward. We'll stop here at 6 a.m. in the morning. We see the freezing line has made it to Evansville, to the Ohio River, down to Poplar Bluff, West Plains, Missouri, hovering on the Missouri-Arkansas border. Then as we move through Friday, we'll stop at the lunch hour, below freezing over most of southern Illinois, parts of southeast Missouri, and we'll move ahead to Friday evening. Now, temperatures may start to rise Friday evening, Friday night. This is one of the big question marks as we move forward is, one, how far south does the freezing line make it? And two, how quick does it leave once it gets here? And that's the forecast dilemma right now to try to figure out. Notice as we move through Friday night, we'll stop here at 12 a.m. Friday night, Saturday morning. 32 degrees in Mount Vernon. Temperatures have barely moved. So if temperatures are a few degrees colder than the model shows, then this will remain freezing rain into part of Saturday. If, on the other hand, temperatures do bump up a little bit above freezing, then we won't have as many problems. This is too close to call right now on the temperatures for Friday night into Saturday morning, especially across southeast Missouri and southern Illinois. As we move through the day on Saturday, you'll notice temperatures slowly but surely rise. We'll stop here at 6 p.m. Saturday evening, 35 in Mount Vernon, 40 by that time in Paducah. Pretty decent surge here of warmer air pushing that freezing line further north. Now again, we'll keep an eye on that. Models don't handle cold air very well, and when we're only talking about a couple of degrees, I recommend you stay updated on the latest forecast because forecasts can change. All right, so that's the temperature. Let's take a look at precipitation. Let me just click over here. All right, here we are. We'll start here today, and we'll see that cold front move through with some showers, embedded thunderstorms. And then we should have a lull in the precipitation as we move into tonight. So here we are Thursday night, 9 o'clock, 12 a.m., 3 a.m. Maybe some patchy precipitation over the area. Northern counties probably dry out for a little while. Maybe some freezy drizzle developing, a little bit of fog possible. Then we'll keep an eye on this area here, southern Missouri, maybe part of West Kentucky, parts of southern Illinois, as precipitation starts to redevelop as warmer air moves up and over the front. Precipitation tries to break out. Temperatures are going to be important tonight. Some of this will be freezing rain. We'll move into Friday morning at 6 a.m. and you see precipitation expanding across our area. Sleet in purple, freezing rain in the red colors. Green would be just plain old rain. Again, the freezing line is going to be somewhere right in here. North of it, frozen precipitation. South of it, of course, rain. Keep moving forward here Friday at the lunch hour. 3 o'clock as the kids get out of school. We may have some school closings. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Road temperatures will start out warm. Bridges and overpasses will freeze first. To keep a close eye on the temperatures as we move through Friday. Keep moving forward here into Friday evening. And you see, remember that warmer air starts to surge northward, changing this to rain. But again, lower confidence on the temperatures, on just how fast temperatures warm up. The bottom line for today is I'm going to be looking at all of the new information as it rolls in this morning. Update the graphics on the winter weather outlook on the weathertalk.com page. Try to figure out what areas will remain rain, what areas will turn to freezing rain, and then what the impact of that will be. At the end of the day, I've got the totals fairly light for actual ice accumulation across southeast Missouri and Illinois. I went about a tenth of an inch to maybe a quarter of an inch of freezing rain in some areas. Some of the models at one time were showing 1 to 2 inches of ice. That was a 2009 type deal. That's never going to happen. That's not the forecast. That was just the models showing that. Models don't forecast weather. Models just spit out numbers. But with that said, there will be some ice accumulation in here. More back in Kansas, Oklahoma, and Missouri, but our local area here, at least portions of it will have some ice accumulation. The thinking is not enough to bring down power lines or large tree limbs, but enough to cause some problems. And remember, it only takes a hint of freezing rain on bridges, overpasses, or roads to cause problems. Historically in our area, some of our bigger accident events have been small amounts of freezing rain versus large. Seems like the large ones, everybody stays indoors, and the small ones, people think they can get out and drive around. Ice is ice to your tire, so it really doesn't matter how much falls. It all comes down to those road temperatures, especially bridges and overpasses. They're going to freeze if temperatures fall below freezing. Whether the main roads are a problem, that's a question mark on impact still. Keep an eye on it. I'll update the information on the Bo Dodson Weather Facebook page and the weathertalk.com page as well.